Did you guys feel bad that after all day Fez jumped in, but it was at the wrong time?
I felt bad.
Do you think it's par for the course?
Do you think that the guests meet him with like his mustache and giant mutton chops and think like, what am I walking into?
Absolutely. But my idea is, no, you go out there and be weird with them, and then anything after that has got to be a fucking huge relief. You know? Like when they come in here and I don't have any mutton chops, they're like, okay, great.
Plus it's mutton chop radio.
Mutton chop radio.
I think it'd even be better if you both had mutton chops, so that everyone on the show had mutton chops. Shelb,
can you grow any facial hair?
Not mutton chops.
Well, why don't we just draw some in for you?
Okay.
Come on. I got a Sharpie around here somewhere.
So it's Alicia Gorgonson and Michael Fishman.
Alicia Goranson.
Alicia
Goranson and Michael Fishman, yeah.
What did I call him?
Lawrence Fishburne.
Jesus Christ.
No.
That's fucking awful.
No.
That's way off. So were you in Apocalypse Now? All right, in The Matrix, what would have happened if he would have taken the blue pill? They never say.
it's so funny because the kids from Roseanne. It's just like such a contrast.
In black and white.
Let's not be racist.
Well, I'm just that's the contrast, you know? It's like a visual color of skin.
Do your parents ever come up and visit you at school?
Yeah, they did a couple times this year.
All right, ask if they'll stop by here and we can send stuff up with you.
Oh.
I wanted to send socks.
Paper towels are big. I think
paper towels. Make sure you get plenty of
They're pretty big up there in Boston.
Yeah. Well, paper towels are fucking big, and
I also want to put some pistachios in there because it's good protein.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a snack, and I'm making sure she's getting her protein.
They're delicious.
Thanks,
Do you think you're
fellas.
probably going to fail out of school?
I hope not. I think it'll probably ebb and flow. I'll get close, and then I'll just shoot up towards the stars as far as grades go.
All right, good.
Oh, look who's
Maybe if you
confident.
start hanging with the wrong people and doing angel dust, you'll fall off a little bit.
How would you guys feel if I returned from school just like a completely different person?
Just tatted up.
Yeah.
Why are you going to say that? Why do you got to treat her like a little sister?
There's a fucking angel dust epidemic at Boston University.
Boston College.
Boston College.
Come on, dude.
Is there a big difference?
Yeah.
All right, Boston College.
Shelby, why can't you adore her as much as we do? Why do you got to go just the opposite?
Just my nature.
That's no
Did
good.
you hear him just making fun of me for saying "Go Eagles"?
Yeah. I wish your team was the band the Eagles. I wish that you guys had like a picture of Glenn Fry on one side of your helmet, Don Henley on the other. What is it? Can you realize that you're writing white ink on white paper?
No, this is black. This is black. Black is Lawrence Fishburne.
All right. W.
Oh,
W.
shit.
It's fine. I don't care. Fetzer gave me a DMC. I like when that's my favorite thing.
We have to start buying them in bulk. Or have a dispenser in studio.
We got to get Fez into the thing because he tried to ask that question too. I always like it when he has a question. Wouldn't that be just the same?
That gay wrestler came out. So again,
I thought he was going to be on that. I've left that. I've actually jumped over that topic.
Yeah.
9 times to see if with him jump in.
And we talked.
Just not in the mood.
Talked about RG3, saying everyone should come out.
He didn't jump into that.
I figured he'd attack him.
Why don't you come out?
Yeah.
And bomb. It'd be great if he just fucking went in that direction.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe we'll do a thing to get Fez out of his shell.
Yeah.
Is like afterwards, everyone just call in and just try to bring up like anti-gay things until he starts fighting back because he loves to fight back on the anti-gay.
He'll lose his shit.
Why don't you just be very anti-gay when we get back?
Okay.
And if the callers help out, and Shelby, you be anti-gay too. It'll be easy for you. And you know what? I'll start backing him up, and we'll watch him get stronger and stronger.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it'll be like a little present for him.
That's not the funniest joke today. Should I let him tell it when he comes back? Or
No,
should I just
tell.
it?
You tell it.
I was like looking for Shelby because he had disappeared, and I was like, "Do any of you guys know what happened to Shelby?" And Fez was like, "I think something happened in utero." That's pretty funny.
He's great off the air.
All right, here's what I'll say, did anything happen to Shelby? And we'll see if he'll do the joke on the air. She wants to go by Lacey?
Lacey.
Oh, look who's going by Lacey.
Yes. This is before you mock anyone. What? Is it Lacey?
Lacey.
Okay. Lacey Gorison and Michael Fishman.
Yeah, Lacey Gore. Yes.
Yeah, that's... Come on, baby.
Come on, Lacey, dog.
Come on, baby. It's lava lamp, my man. Lava lamp.
Pet Rock.
Let's bring him in. Lacey Gorison and Michael Fishman. You know them better as the Connor kids. All right, we got a break.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to. We got to catch up a little bit.
Yeah, well, I got to do your job for you.
We got to catch up.
Let's start with Edgar Wright. He's on his way.
No word.
We weren't even supposed to have Edgar Wright on the show. So to not get him should not disappoint us. And yet we do. I was bringing this up with our friend Jermaine Lassier because we're talking like, how many people who came out within the last 10 years do you say, I'm going to see all their movies? And I can't think of anybody but him. Directors, I mean.
Yeah. Since, I guess, since say 2000.
I said last 10 years, but if you want to take it back to 2000, okay.
Even it up.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. If that's what you need to do to find a space for yourself.
It just feels like that feels right.
All right, let me break.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Ron and Fez Show.
You're enjoying the Ron and Fez Show on SiriusXM's Opie and Anthony channel. More in moments.
It's Dollar Shave Club. Make sure you get signed up. Be part of the club, the Dollar Shave Club at dollarshaveclub.com. dollarshaveclub.com. Great razors and a great shave each and every time. Why? Because you always have a fresh razor. You always have a razor ready to go. There's no more, oh, I'm all lathered up and, wait a minute, I just have this butcher knife to take to myself. No, you have a fresh, clean razor because they get delivered each and every month to your home from dollarshaveclub.com. Go online, pick the package you want, and just for a few bucks a month, you get great razors sent to your home without having to spend a fortune or running out to the drugstore anymore. That's all done for the rest of your life. You're covered with dollarshaveclub.com. It's dollarshaveclub.com. Go online, dollarshaveclub.com. Throw in a package of those one-wipe Charlies, too, while you're at it. You'll thank me. It's dollarshaveclub.com, dollarshaveclub.com.
This is the Ron and Fez Show on the Opie and Anthony channel.
It's the Ron and Fez Show. You ready, Pep? You ready, Pep?
It's frozen.
You ready, Pep?
It's frozen. It's getting hammered.
Ron and Fez Show. We were just saying how much we enjoyed those kids. They were very, very nice. We watched them grow up. We watched them.
It's a wonderful time.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful time in the late 80s to mid 90s.
You just sat there with a TV tray, not knowing where your parents were, just watching.
Oh,
TV.
Roseanne was on constantly in the Stanley household.
Yeah.
No.
Everything's okay.
They didn't have well, but Dad didn't have a job, so he was home a lot.
Here, son. Copper wiring. There's money in that.
You don't even know.
Yeah, but it's from our pipes. Now, how are we going to get water?
We don't need water. We have copper.
Going up on the iBang today is going to be the Weekender question. We're giving away a big prize, too, aren't we, Chris?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sci-Fi Classics, signed by Mr. Roger Corman. The man, the legend.
The question is, I guess Honda's doing this thing to save the drive-in movie. Now, have you kids even ever seen drive-in movies? You have been to drive-ins?
I went once.
What'd you say?
I saw Snow White and the Huntsman.
Oh, so you went a couple weeks ago.
No, that was like a year ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
And Shelby, you've never been.
I've never been, but there's like some where I like grew up, but I just never went to them.
See, this is why they're getting rid of drive-in movies. I was a big fan of drive-in movies and I never went with my family, but I actually went before I had a car, and kids would go stand out front and drink and party because it was near a liquor store. So we'd hitchhike down to a liquor store, get either Foudy's or Boone's Farm, go over and stand in front and hang out, and then drink there. You would normally be left alone. And the same was like when you were old enough to drive, you would just drive in there, and then that would be a place to party, and the cops would leave you alone. Drive-ins were great. So the main point is your big drive-in memory. Go over to the iBang, your chance to win. Sign Roger Corman sci-fi stuff, the kind of stuff that, you know. And I do remember seeing a Roger Corman film there. I saw Eat My Dust, starring Ron Opie Howard. The first time you ever got to direct a film. And it was always a bunch of car crashes, just, you know. I saw all those kind of movies there. Plus, I remember seeing Mandingo at a drive-in, which was the first time I got to see black and white sex. First white on black, and then later black on white.
So hot.
I also saw the cartoon Fritz the Cat.
Holy shit.
Which was the first X-rated cartoon.
Love Fritz the Cat.
Or as they called it in those days, triple X-rated.
We've gone away from that, which is sad. They had the .xxx, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah, well, they used to, because now you just know it as porn and you can watch it in your house. But people used to have to go into theater and watch porn.
Really?
Yeah. That's what Times Square was. Times Square was nothing but theaters where men would go in and masturbate.
You ever see Taxi Driver?
No.
Well,
You
get
say-
acquainted.
Shelby.
What the fuck?
Shelby, stop it!
Look. Live girls, sexy, private dancers, just for you. Hot XXX films.
This confuses me. Is it films or live girls?
A little bit of both.
It's
A
everything.
little bit of both.
Sticky
everything.
either way.
Shelby.
Look, there's old fucking, looks like...
Well, that'll be going up in the iBang in just a little bit. No hurry, as I like to say. No hurry to put things up. Big story out today, too. And you know it's me, I always get back to this topic. The gay stuff. But it is the first out gay WWE wrestler.
Jesus.
Or as he calls himself, his name is Dick Dickerson.
Yeah, I bet.
And
he's just taking that big packages out and just rubbing it all over the dudes.
now they say that he is the first out wrestler. What about Goldust?
Thank you. Goldust. He's the guy who blazed the trail, I guess you could say.
And there was actually a guy before that. Hulk Hogan. That no, who was the Fez? You know the guy that would pretend that he was gay.
Adrian Adonis.
Thank you, Adrian Adonis.
Rick Rude always kind of came off as he was overcompensating.
He liked the ladies.
He was
liked the ladies.
He liked the ladies so much he airbrushed their faces on his trunks.
Do you think this is a good idea that you have an out gay person for the kids?
Awful idea.
Why?
I worry that it just gives a chance for the crowd to chant the F word, the other F word, myself.
It's just gonna hurt the WWE brand. It's gonna hurt this dude's. This guy is pretty much done. Like, I don't know what level he is, but consider him. He's just doing dark matches from now on.
Well, I would say this. Why would we believe that he's gay?
There you go. Just like the guy in the NBA that came out that I don't think is gay.
No, even beyond that, they have people that act like they train snakes and everything. Everything about them is a lie. What they could be thinking is, hey, they're looking for gay athletes. You're going to come out as gay.
Yeah, this could be turned into a gimmick, and then he just starts making out with dudes in the middle of the ring and just like pretty much groping men.
I think he's actually gay.
How would we know, though?
They're going to turn WWE into gay porn, pretty much.
I mean,
It already is.
But here's the point of WWE.
Sick.
There is no reason for us to believe anything that they say, ever, about anything. You know, when we do get mad at them, they're going, come on, dude, it's just wrestling.
Sure, yeah, that's the out. Listen, McMahon, just keep the gays off television. That's all he has to do, and then everything will be fine.
That sounds horrible.
Really? Or is it? Am I the champion?
And there are
here?
kids watching, you know?
You're joking, Shelby, but that's true.
Is this something you don't think that the kids should say?
No, not at all. Definitely not.
Here's Bobby. You're on the Run of Fez show.
He's just going to corrupt them.
Hey, guys.
How is it corrupting them?
Because they're going to get ideas in their head. They're going to start sucking off their little buddies.
They would get ideas in their head from valets with heterosexual wrestlers.
I don't know if that's true. Bobby, I couldn't hear you.
Hey, guys. Well, I was going to say Shelby's absolutely right, but furthermore, allowing gays in WWE could be the downfall of the whole company, and I'll tell you why. You put one bad apple in the bunch, it could ruin all of them. So if you've got, say, I don't know, this new gay wrestler all oiled up and rubbing another man, it's going to make him gay. And then you've got two gay wrestlers, and you can see where I'm going with this, Ron.
Yeah, I see with what you're saying that the whole thing is just going to be a gay pride event.
Yeah.
But I would say this, what's so wrong with that?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I like CM Punk. I don't want him to turn to CM Spunk, all right? Where he's just...
What about this, though?
They change their names all the time.
CM just got punked in the ass.
No, this is now a children's product. They can't be hearing about fucking wrestlers getting banged in the ass.
Are you saying, like, if you had kids, you wouldn't want to take them to this?
I wouldn't want to take them to this, and if, like, say I had kids right now, I would throw out all their fucking WWE shit. I would
You're
fucking
insane.
burn it. If they had video games, I'd destroy them. I would be done with the whole thing.
Oh. What about you, Shelby?
I mean, The Rock is going to become the cock, and I mean, I can't have that here.
I don't really see that happening. A wrestler being called the cock.
So you're thinking it's not a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, and there's just homophobic screaming going on in here.
There's no screaming. I'm talking about this
You're burning
rationally.
toys.
But don't you worry that this will lead to homophobic screaming? Doesn't this give a chance for them to yell these things out?
I worry about Darren Young, the wrestler we're talking about.
Young Darren.
Being attacked. Yes, of course I worry
Sexually
about that.
attacked?
But I think it's great that he felt comfortable enough with who he is to come out and announce this.
You're missing my point. By making this part of the storyline, you don't think it's opening enough to Redneck Nation to fucking kind of yell stuff at him? And that's the way he's going to dress?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He hasn't looked like that in a long time.
He's a troll
And I
doll.
don't know that they're adding this to his tag team storyline.
Red, you're on the Run of Fez show.
That's all anyone's going to think about.
Who are you looking for?
Yeah, you, Red.
Yeah, so what are their finishing moves going to be like? That's got to be disgusting.
All right, you guys.
They're going to be pile driving ass, not each other. You
All
know?
right.
Probably in the locker room. Jerking each other off.
Chad, you're on the Run of Fez show.
What's this guy's signature move going to be? The teabag?
Okay, come on.
That's where
He's
it's
going to be
heading.
a wrestler like anyone else.
Sure he will. They're just gonna exploit this guy, and he's gonna ruin people's values, the people that live down there.
Do you even understand the courage that it took for this guy? What's his name?
Darren Young.
Yeah, I bet that's his real name too.
Darren Young doesn't sound like a good wrestling name.
Even the heterosexual wrestlers are changing their names, Chris.
For what? Gay
No.
things?
Well, but see, he's gay, like
CM
young,
Punk.
right? Because they only want young dick. That's the whole culture of amongst gay culture.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's what Darren Young's all about.
Here's Lady Trucker.
Yeah, I believe the straight wrestlers are going to be taunted when they wrestle the gay ones. They're just going to be chanting vagina fucker.
All right, that's
She has a
awful.
point. She has a point.
So do you think that the guys who wrestle him are going to be teased?
Nonstop. If he
I
beats them,
think this is something that everyone in the WWE was already aware of, and they've had no problem wrestling him in the past. In the many, many years he's been there.
I'm sure he has a beard. As they say.
I haven't seen it because I'm an adult, but
I know Stone Cold, and I know he's straight.
They're not going to be yelling, give him the chair. They're going to be like tossing double-sided dildos in the ring.
See, that's crazy.
Like, here, put on a show.
I don't think that'll happen.
They'll just start
What
screaming
happens
ass
when
to
they
ass.
start to fucking chant head, head, head?
What does everyone want? Gay head!
Oh, no. I don't know.
What does everybody need?
Here's Craig. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie B.
Yeah.
Hey, I know Fez is against gay bashing and stuff like that, but I worry for the first guy that holds up a sign that says, "Please marry me," or something like that. The hillbillies are just going to bash the shit out of him. I mean,
I worry about, I worry about that as
sign
well.
holders being beat up?
No, sign holders doing
Mocking out.
you know what I
Mocking
mean?
out gay people.
That's the thing, because I don't put up with that. I don't like it.
This is a door that needs to remain closed because it's just going to open up a Pandora's box of disgusting gay hate. So
I didn't think of that.
Yeah. So this guy should just go back to whence he came.
Well, Fez has nothing to say back to you, so I guess he agrees. Here's Todd. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Because they are making it part of the storyline. The new tag team name is the Cock and Roll Express.
Oh my God! Because it used to be Rock and Roll Express.
Children will be wearing T-shirts that say "cock" on them. Does no one else have a problem with that? And I'm
Why
a
would
creep.
you buy your child that shirt?
I did that with my kids anyway, though. That's just because I was mad at them. You wear that. You remember what you've been acting like.
You're ashamed now. You feel bad about yourself.
Yeah. Good. You go ahead and leave with those children's workers that are taking you away. Good. Go live at home. I'll be here with my drink. My cocktail.
Here we go. Darren Young, the ruiner of the WWE.
Andy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Worse than the
Yeah, I'm
Repo
concerned
Man.
about two wrestlers. One, Jake the Trouser Snake Roberts, and I'm concerned The Miz is going to turn into the Jizz.
Why would the straight wrestlers turn gay? That's what I'm not
They're
understanding.
going to get taunted for it because now everyone looks gay.
Yeah.
No one looks gay except Darren Young, and he doesn't even look gay.
What?
That looks pretty gay.
It's going to spread through the locker room.
How?
They're going to people.
You know
They're going to start writing storylines like, "Oh man, this Darren Young's gotten so much press. He's gay." Big Show. Now you're the Big Blow.
All right.
Big dudes.
Here's Nate. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys, I got a spy report.
Oh, good. Good.
All right, you got
Spy report.
What's your spy report?
Spy report.
Oh, all right, sorry. WWE went back to WWF now. It's Worldwide Faggots.
All right.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
See, this
Should
is
have
where
been a nice day for Darren Young, but
having
no,
fun.
the homophobics, Chris Stanley, Shelby, all the callers just want to ruin it for
not
him.
me though. You don't think I come
No,
up
you're
with
the
it.
one that's actually concerned.
I hope I've been supportive of you when you came out.
Always.
I'm concerned
Oh,
about the WWE. I'm concerned about children. I'm concerned about things being destroyed that been up before.
This never comes up. Are children our future?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know why?
And I got to apologize.
And we have to. We need our wrestling federations to be there for them in the future. Without.
Yay. That's the sign I'm taking.
Oh no!
I'm going to write up a sign. Are you sure you're gay, or is this just a storyline? I worry it's a storyline.
That would be bad, I think.
There's no reason to trust Vince. They make up where people are from, and then a lot of times the bad guy and the good guy will go out and fucking go to dinner together after the matches.
He faked his own death. And the only reason he stepped out was because of a murder-suicide. Anything short of that, he would have fucking stayed underground.
One time when his wife was paralyzed and couldn't fucking talk, he was making out with someone in front of her. So I don't always trust him.
Now, this is the first time they've actually used the word gay. When they did the Chuck and Billy gimmick a while back of two wrestlers who were supposed to have a commitment ceremony together, that ended before there was any commitment, and they never used the actual word gay in it.
But do you remember what everybody yelled at them?
Oh, yeah. People who are anti-gay and people who were pro-gay were all mad at them about that.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is you're trying to bring something into an audience that is not really the most thoughtful. Here is Chris. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I think you guys are missing the point. There's going to be a huge public health concern. If he wrestles a guy and there's blood in the ring, they're going to have to start testing everybody for HIV.
That's a good point.
They know he's gay. I'm sure they've taken all this into consideration.
Yeah, like have him wrestle?
All get tested.
Should he wrestle in a condom?
Yeah. They should create some sort of suit where that, his pores don't...
Condom suit.
Yeah.
Chris, do you realize that straight people get HIV too?
Guess,
do you understand that?
No, I get exactly, and he could give them to some of the straight wrestlers. So he needs to protect himself from, the rest of the wrestlers. The rest of the wrestlers
all
to be protected.
The wrestlers get blood tested.
He's gonna have to be blood tested a little bit more.
Oh God! Sometimes they even let kids, go backstage, and who knows what could happen.
That's
what could happen.
They could be molested, is what Shelby's saying.
Well, that's just an asshole opinion.
That same thing happens in the Catholic Church when you let a kid go backstage.
Exactly. And how
people would always come over, because I was a cute kid, and they would go, "Hey, do you want to come back and meet the priest?" And my mom would be like, "Don't go."
Thank God.
They only want one thing out of you.
You never went, did you?
A couple times.
What? No.
Well, they had candy and stuff.
No.
I would be like this eating a Mars bar. Hurry up.
Oh my God.
No more children backstage. Look, there it is, right there. CNN.
What is it?
Says, "I'm gay." Darren Young.
Just do me a favor and isolate when he yelled that out. So I can put that on this non-effective thing. Let's go over here to Sean. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
It'll be time to bring back the Watley figure on all fours move.
Tom, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What I want to know is how in the world is going to keep that cock from getting rock hard? He's on there wrestling around with his face, the other guy's ass, snipping his butt and everything.
You can't have a big
You
hard on
realize he's been wrestling for years, and this isn't he's not having his first match now. And he's not going to wrestle nude, and they're not going to actually have sex on WWE television.
Yet.
I think that you guys are wrong there, but I do worry that this is the mentality that's out there, Fez.
Oh, yeah. This is the hateful mentality from Shelby and Chris, totally.
Well, they're not the only ones, but what I'm trying to say is this audience, do we trust Vince to unroll this with enough class?
See, that's what I don't know about. The guy, Darren Young, said this in an airport. So I have no idea if Vince was on board.
What? Knows everything. He's a puppeteer.
He controls
anything
everything.
That you find out is secret is because he put it there. If it's released on the internet, Vince did it. I can't believe that we still sit around and think that we could outsmart Vince in show business. It can't be done. This is Vince's. I don't even believe that this kid is gay. There's no reason to.
I believe he's gay. And I believe it's going to ruin it.
Here's our buddy John Amass.
Used to love wrestling.
Yeah, I worry if this young guy gets beat up in the ring, can his opponent be charged with a hate crime?
That's a good point. If all of a sudden you see 4 or 5 wrestlers come in, all start putting the boots to the guy, does that give little kids the thing of, oh, we could do that to that effeminate kid at school? Only they won't use the term effeminate kid.
No. They said, look, Kane and the Repo Man are beating the shit out of Darren Young. Let's go fucking do that.
When I was in 7th grade, this kid, no, I think I was in the 6th grade, but he blew another kid for a flashlight. He gave him a flashlight if he blew him, right?
Awful.
So this guy went around,
flashlight?
saying that this kid was the bad word, Fez. Mm-hmm. And he goes, he blew me for a flashlight. And I said to him, but you got blown by a dude. Why are you laughing at him? And he said to me, I'll give you a flashlight if you keep your logic out of this.
Just had a ton of flashlights.
So after that, the funny thing was, anyone I ever saw with a flashlight, I would say, hey, did you blow blah, 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 because I'm not going to say the guy's name. Or, it looks like your mom blew blah, blah, blah. God, I was like Shelby, a very annoying young kid. Well, Fez, you're very low key about this, and I give you all the fucking credit in the world for that.
I was excited about it till the hate in the room came out.
I didn't
and
even
on
hear
the phones.
I never heard the excitement for it. The fact that you didn't bring it up today, I thought maybe it was something that you weren't interested in. Bruce, you're on the Run and Fez show.
If you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Let me suck it. 'Cause I'm an ass man.
Say, Fez.
Yeah, I see. See, Darren Young, hopefully he's strong enough to realize what I've come to realize. People hate gay people.
Do you really think that that's true?
Absolutely. It's very few people that actually like gay people, especially in the room.
What about me?
You love gay people.
Not too much, though.
Molly's great.
You should have
Molly's
heard what
great.
Molly was saying off the air.
Did you really, Molly?
Shelby,
Yeah.
please.
She was right with us.
I'm sure you had a lot of gay friends on your lacrosse team, right?
Yeah, I did.
What would you
I
say?
played the 2 sports that tend to have a lot of lesbians.
Did
Field
you
hockey
get-
and lacrosse.
Did you have to shower with them?
No.
Just say yes.
Yes.
Oh, I thought so.
Were you ever attacked? Were you ever attacked?
No.
In a gang situation? Whoa, yeah.
Here's Chuck. You're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie?
Yeah. Go ahead, Chuck.
Yeah, Fez was talking about it would be okay for kids to watch that.
Right.
I used to keep up with wrestling when I was younger, because I was
Or
wrestling
math.
with my grandson years back, and he jumped on top of my face and knocked my glasses off. I said, "What the hell are you doing?" And he said, "That's some wrestling move called face full of stuff." And if kids can do that shit, they'll be playing with their dicks and ass and everything.
Oh, geez, I didn't even think of that.
Oh, shit. That's why it shouldn't be on television.
No, I don't know how he's done this. Shelby, you've somehow went out and you've called us back on the phone. Let me check here. Shelby, you're on the air.
Isn't it ironic how we're wrestling with this decision?
See, I think that's closer to a Catholic Joe line than a Shelby line.
I guess,
So this is a proud day, Fez?
It was till it got ruined.
Who ruined it?
Chris and Shelby and the callers.
Molly.
But you stood up to them and you came up with some really good points.
Yeah, I tried to give Chris a good day last Thursday, but that doesn't count for anything.
It does count very much. I very much enjoy my 30th birthday party. You know that.
And that actually made him sick. He hasn't been well since then.
I know. Oh, this is totally different.
And plus, I just found out you're 34. Your mom forgot to tell you the first 4 years.
You guys were supposed to find out about that.
She forgot to have a party for you the first 4 years.
Look, I'm not trying to hurt anyone.
You know what? Here's my problem. Maybe I come off as too supportive to the gay causes. You know? I'm very supportive.
More supportive than me or Shelby or Molly, for that matter.
I'm very progressive. And I want progress to happen.
I like regression. Just bring it all back. Like this Darren Young thing. Can I, if I had a time machine, I would just tackle him before he gets to that TMZ.
He'd kill you.
I just try to stop him from saying this thing because it's going to hurt the company, and that's what I care about.
Gotta form some sort of Senate committee to even just look into this whole thing.
Kyle, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, sorry to call you at work.
Good job.
How are we going to trust? How are we going to trust wrestlers around their kids now?
Fezzy?
You would trust them the same way you would trust anyone around your kid who's not a pedophile. He just happens to be gay.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
You heard him, Hicks. What's that mean?
Are you saying all gays are pedophiles?
It's coming off that way.
Some pedophiles are
He's
gay.
coming off
Some
that way.
pedophiles are gay.
No. Are you saying all of them are?
Are you saying every one of them is?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck you.
All right, that is a good response. Fuck you. That's from both of us.
That hurts.
What percentage? You know it's not 100%. What percentage do you think?
When I say all, I mean, I'm saying a majority share. So like 98.
Over 50%.
98%.
You're fucking ridiculous.
What percentage would you give a Fez? Over 50?
No.
40?
No.
About 40.
No.
What would the percent be?
I would say maybe 0.5%.
So 50%, half
Yeah.
are gay.
Half 100%, 50. All right, so I'm off by 48%.
Let's split it and say 75%. And then boom, 1 out of every 4 gays is fine on kids. No, we're leaving already?
We're out.
You're just getting back into it.
Yeah.
Fez, I'll give you the last word today.
Well, it's, sorry, Darren Young. Should have been a pretty special day for you, but, as you can hear the voices out there, people hate gays. They hate their gay guts.
The guts aren't gay. It's the genitals.
Inside, everyone's the same.
Yeah.
Everyone's guts are the same inside.
The genitals and the brain are the gay parts.
And you were having a really good show today.
No, not really.
Yeah. You came up with that other thing about shopping is something that you do socially. What would you like to say from your bottom of your heart to Darren Young?
Congratulations, Darren Young. I'm so proud of you, and I hope this leads to even more great things. Maybe even a title shot eventually.
That's also up to Vince. You don't earn a title shot.
Yeah.
Vince just gives it to
Will
you.
this work for me? For me, Vince. You having a belt. Wild ass day.
The interesting thing is that Fez believes that this guy is gay. Because remember last year, he would not believe when the king had a heart attack. And he was saying everything they do is fake. That's what I think that you're fucking heading into. That this guy's going to end up making up with a blonde. And everybody's going to cheer like, yay! He got ungayed and your feelings are going to be hurt. I just don't believe that that you can believe anything in a wrestling. That's the whole point of wrestling.
Well, this is what the world's coming to.
I just want to say something.
No.
People hate gays.
They do.
You think I hate gays?
No.
I'm very supportive. Molly
doesn't hate gays. Molly's a human.
She plays sports with them. And Chris Stanley doesn't hate gays.
Nope.
Oh, he despises
I
them.
lived with many gay men in college.
You even ate gay lobster last week.
Yeah, those lobsters were fucking each other before they were cooked. And they were both dude lobsters. What the fuck? What? What, lobsters can't be gay?
What the fuck? She's right. Tomorrow, Intern Olympics.
It's on.
It is
I
on.
can't wait for this. And John Densmore, which is fantastic. See you guys tomorrow at the start of the show. Oh, I don't have the ending, but you know how it ends here.
Jesus fuck.
That's the end of my show. Dong.